Good morning. Good morning. Hey, real lifers. How y'all doing today? Try real life is real life. Good morning. Good morning. So listen, I want you to come in. Make sure you tap that follow or the subscribe. Make sure if you're on YouTube, you hit that thumbs up. And make sure throughout this live, you tapping those reactions. If it's funny, if you like it, hit that heart. And if you don't like it, hit the ankle face. That choice is yours. You can get what you want. You can tap it, hit whichever reaction you want. Just make sure you tapping the reactions, whether you on YouTube or Facebook. Now, one more thing. Make sure you go and share me. I'm finna go and make sure we live and share my skills. Okay? I can't ask y'all to do nothing I ain't gonna do. And y'all see the topic for today? Did y'all see it when you came in? I'm sharing out. Let's go. Make sure that volume is down on my phone. The topic today is how to identify and play your position in someone's life. Yes, yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, I want to show it. Okay. Hey, whoever's in. Hey, good morning. Welcome in. I'm over here sharing out. If you want YouTube, make sure you hit that thumbs up and share me to your favorite place. Share me anywhere. Share me. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Let's share one more place and we'll be ready to jump on and go. Copy link. Hey, all right. Ooh. Good morning, love. Oh, I'm so glad you at home already. Oh, I know you be having me out there in the public talking loud and ignorant. Lord of mercy. Them people probably be like, who in the hell is she listening to? She must be crazy to have that all loud person yelling. Although I don't yell like some. Especially these last few days, baby. A lot of people been yelling at the phone. Oh well. But how y'all doing? So did y'all see the topic for today? What we gonna talk about? How to identify and play your position in someone's life. Cause I'm gonna tell you, y'all know we be talking about it. How people behave or what they got going on, or how they do things. But a lot of times by the way people treat you, or yes, Lord, it's crazy out there. Oh, you meant you meant out the Sesame Streets. You didn't mean Child, it been crazy out there, love. I know you've been busy. I know you've been busy out there. Mm-mm. Listen, I ain't even rolled past to see how many cars in the yard. I don't even care who at the party. I don't want to go. It's ludicrous. I'm not coming over there. But a lot of times in relationships that we have as adults, we feel undervalued because we overplaying our position, or we're not playing the position that the person has put us in correctly. So sometimes you're not overplaying your position or underplaying it. You just aren't meeting the expectation of the person that put you in that position. And that happens, right? It does. Because if there's not a clear understanding, you don't really know what to do. You just think, because I'm in this place and maybe you're in this position, you've never been there before. And you don't really know what that looked like. A lot of people like to use this for side pieces. Like they be like, oh, well, you the side chick, or you the side. Hey, Belle B, how you doing? I tried to find you on YouTube the other day. I don't know if you didn't go live, but I was looking and I ain't see nothing. So I didn't miss it intentionally. If I missed you, I just didn't see it. I was trying to find you. I be trying to support everybody that support me for sure. So, a lot of time, that this idea is used when you talk about side chicks or the other woman or the other man, like play your position. You wasn't the main piece, you was the side piece. So play your position, da 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 da, whatever, right? Oh, you did? Oh, that's why I would try to see you. Okay, okay. I be trying. I be so busy posting and doing stuff. Sometimes my own content, I don't even know, but I did see it. So I was trying to get over there and I could not find it. So I don't know what had happened. So that's why you just was over before I got there. So, but I want to talk about understanding your position. Listen, we can be messy and talk about the side chick all day, right? I've been the side chick, so I know exactly what the position requires. But however, I want to talk about it from a place of friendships, marriages, boyfriend, girlfriend, you living together, you with your adult children. All of these situations will be about adult relationships and adult relationships only. So, I want to talk about it from a perspective of when you are becoming friends with someone and someone show you, like, they in your face, right? They treat you one way, but then when you around others, it's a different way. Right? That's not always because that person is funny acting. Sometimes it's really because you get that feeling because you the one out of position. That person never wanted you to be in that position in y'all's friendship. They didn't want you everywhere on everything. They just wanted you to sit over here in this space and be there for them. They just wanted an independent relationship with you, not you anywhere else. And sometimes that makes you feel like you not valuable to them or that they don't appreciate you. Hello, Prince. Welcome in. I'm fine. Hope you're having a great morning or great day, depending on the time where you're at. So we have to always check ourselves. See, y'all know I'm a big person on self. You can only control that. You can't control nothing else. Good morning, Purple. Hey, friend. You can't control anything else in your around you except yourself. That is the only authority you have. So you have to say, okay, this is what you want from me. Now, do I want to give you this? Am I willing to just be your friend or your person when you need me? Or do I need more from you if you want me to stay here? And those require real conversations. But first, there has to be an understanding of what your position in their life is. Everybody don't get the same access. Everybody doesn't get the same urgency from me. So if you feeling like you not getting enough from me, it could be because you want to play a position that I didn't put you in my life. I don't need a bestie. I got one. We've been best friends since we was 10. I don't need no more best friends. The reason I don't need no more best friends is because how you gonna compete with the relationship I have with her? You can't. We've been best friends since we were children, literally. She's the godmother of my children. Like, you could not feel the position that she does. So why would I even give you the idea of you, my bestie? And listen, I'm real clear about that too. Don't nobody call me best friend except my best friend. That's it. That's her position. You have to understand your position in people's lives. And if you confused about it, you should ask. We all grown. And if you can't ask and get an adult response, you probably should pack your bags and move on anyway. Because if they upset because you want to understand, they ain't really for you anyway. Let's be real clear about that. If you try to have an adult conversation with someone for some understanding and they can't have said conversation, or the conversation, they just can't have a conversation, y'all know, you need to pack your bag and move around. Don't sit there. Let them realize you is no longer holding that position. Baby, I done removed myself. You won't get that opportunity again. And if they really care or you really matter, guess what? They're going to come and ask you what happened. Because listen, real life happens. They could be having a bad day. They could be stressed out. They could be busy. It could be any number of reasons why they were short with you. But when you were short with me, baby, that's all I need to see. Bye. Now you come and you talk to me. You ask me questions about why. Then we can have a conversation about it. But we're going to have some understanding because we adults. That the biggest thing with to be able to communicate is for everybody to just be accountable for themselves. Because that's the only person you can be accountable for. Good morning, sis. Welcome in. That's the only person you can be accountable for. Is yourself. Let me tell you something. You will never get in trouble. You ain't going to jail. You're not finna none of that because of what somebody else did. Only if you did. So you only have control about yourself. You only have you decide which position you want to play. People love to say, and I was talking the other day with somebody about this. People love to say they play chess, not checkers. Now let me tell you something. People love to say that. They love I play chess, not checkers. But do you know how to play chess? Do you know how to play checkers? Because if you don't have understanding of how to play the game, you cannot understand the position on either board. What that means is you got to know yourself. Because some positions you might not even want to be in. Some people don't even like to play chess. It don't mean they can't, they just don't like it. Some people love to play checkers. Some people don't want to play either. They're going to play bones. They're going to bust them dominoes down. But do you understand the positions for those that say they play chess, not checkers? Do you understand the different positions on that board? Do you understand the limitations that are put on each position in chess? Some can only move left, right. Some can only move diagonal. Some can only move forwards and backwards. Some can't move lest the other piece move. So I say that to say, let's look at the people. Let's look at the behaviors, the action, what they doing. These people is not playing chess. I don't think they're playing checkers either. They lucky if they playing simple ass Candyland. Know you so that you only step into positions you want to be in. Know you so that you never feel like you're not valuable because of someone else, because you understand your position and you're playing it well. I have friends that we call each other sisters. And we may talk on the phone once a month. They playing Connect Four with 3 pieces. Best other April. You said that there now. I ain't even think about Connect Four, but that's a classic. But you know what? With 3 pieces, because you know Connect Four, you play with the right person, baby. It's like chess. They'll get you. Connect Four make you flip it over. Oh Lord, Connect Four. Oh, I know why I ain't think about it, baby. I be getting angry at Connect Four, y'all. I ain't lying. That can't be irritate my life. Oh Lord, but with 3 pieces, that's the problem. That's it right there. And the thing is, baby, they not even looking for the missing piece. They just said we'll play with what we got. They're not even looking for the 4th piece. Stop it. They said we're gonna play what we got. That's Connect 3, baby. Tic-tac-toe. But you have to know who you are. Who said that? I don't see them. Oh, Bell B, other April. You know Bell B, she on Facebook. She not on YouTube, love. So, y'all, if y'all on YouTube, please make sure you hit that thumbs up for me. Please, please, and thank you. And if you either platform, tap them reactions while we up here talking, please. Just help your girl out. Help your girl out. So, let me go to YouTube. Okay, baby. It's a lot of people over there. Purple over there, peaches over there, love over there. But you have to understand the positions you're willing to play. You hear what I say? You have to understand the positions You are willing to play. Everybody don't play chess. Everybody, she doesn't like me. She blocked me. Oh, well, what she blocked you for, love? Because other April is, I don't know what she blocked you for. It might have been a misunderstanding. Sometimes everything gets caught up in the whirlwind of what's going on. And sometimes things, you say something and it be taken a certain way and it wasn't that way intentionally. But other April is, I love other April. Other April, my people. I can't believe y'all have an issue. Love, love is Jennifer Wilson. You blocked her other April. And more importantly, I'm just curious why. Y'all know I be problem solving. Ain't gonna come over here and be petty, baby. I don't do it. And it's only because I know both of y'all, I'm even saying stuff. Yeah. Belle said it don't be personal. She got stuff going on. Yep, that's right. That's what I said, Belle. That you don't just be stuff like that. So I don't know. From 2023, I said she was always running her mouth. Oh, yeah, a long time ago. It wasn't that serious. She might go back and unblock you. I don't know if she will or won't, but oh, hello, Jacob. Welcome in. How you doing this morning? My name is April. Real life with April. But you have to know. So for me, and I always talk with y'all about myself because I can only be transparent about me. Because I can't be transparent about another person. I don't know you. I don't know nobody well enough to be transparent about them. Oh yeah, love. I know now. I see. Let's get back on track, Pooh. Hello. We all grown. So, hello, Wahab Ali. Welcome in. So, I refuse. I cannot have a friendship. I, I cannot build a relationship with anyone who is needy. Like, if you are insecure with yourself, if you don't have nothing else to do, if you are a poor parent, I can't be friends with you. Oh, you're welcome, Jacob. I can't bring you on board in my circle because I'm not fixing to babysit you. I'm not going to be your emergency contact. And I am definitely not going to always be available for whatever you need. Because I got my own life. I got my own children. I got my own husband. I got my own jobs, right? I got my own things that I have to do. So I can't be that for you. So if someone needs that in a relationship, I'm not your girl. I'm not your girl. You understand? I'm not. Because I can't give you that. Every solid relationship I have in my life, none of us, I only talk to 3 people every single day. Well, no, 4. That I talk to every single day in my whole life. And I know a whole lot of people, y'all. I got over, I, I got a whole bunch of people. I know a whole bunch of people in real life. I have people I know all over this world stationed and living in real life. Baby, I cannot be up here being, I can't be your everything. And the truth is, not one of us can be everything for any one person. None of us can be everything for one person. The truth is, if you don't know who you are, you can't fill yourself up because you don't know what you need. You just think you know what you need. And you're grasping at all of these straws and you keep coming up empty and you don't know why. The reason you're empty is because you're not taking the time to know who you are. What do you need? The only way you can fill someone else's cup is if there's something in your cup to pour out. Women, and this is why a lot of us, I know Peaches, same way, hang around, when we were coming up, were around more men, had more brothers than there was women around us. Because that's how I feel. I've always stood like that. And a lot of women can't figure out who they are because they trying so hard to fit in other spaces. I don't do that. I don't force myself nowhere. Every relationship that I have developed in my life has been a genuine relationship. I've never created any relationship in my life with a need of what I'm going to get from them. I did that with my tricks. You understand? They had purpose. They served it. That's business. Business has that place. My personal life is not a business. So I don't run it like that. But I do have very clear boundaries. So I know what I can't give someone. So I just be out. I can't do it. Sorry. I'm not available. Sorry. But I'm that honest. If there's someone in your life you can't be that honest with, something in the positioning is off. And you have to fix it. You have to figure out what it is to fix it. I'm thankful my husband isn't real needy either. Give him some food and he will leave me alone. Child, let me tell you about BSB. He needs some hugs, some kisses, some you all right over there? He need his game and peace and quiet. And guess what? That's okay. I'm gonna give him what he need. I make sure he get plenty of peace and quiet though. So I just okay. But he also look out for me. See, Jennifer, your husband look out for you. And that's what it is. See, y'all give back and forth to each other. Please listen here, Wahab Ali. Look here, you finna get put out. Y'all, I gotta do some housekeeping. Listen here, you finna get put out. Ain't nobody got no number. MD, what you say? Can you type that in letters? Because I don't know what that says. But good morning and how you doing? If you know. Oh, Jacob speaking. Peaches said, "Oh, Jennifer, everybody won't like you, honey. And that's okay. Listen here, Arab, and ain't that right? That's a good point right there. Everybody ain't gonna like you, and that's okay. That's why I be me everywhere I go. Listen, let me tell you something. I know I'm abrasive. I know sometimes my conversation, people get irritated with me because I always want to talk about business and real shit. I don't got a lot of play in me. Y'all know we used to say that. I don't have a lot of play in me. Anybody know me in real life? No, I don't have a lot of play in me. I ain't never been able to play like that, and I don't play like that. I ain't no child nor no toy. So what I'm playing for? Hello, I'm just saying I don't understand. So I be me everywhere I go, and if you don't like it, that's mad. Listen, I'm mad cool with it. It's people I just don't like, baby. I would never want to. I'm telling you, there's people I know about their behaviors. I would never sit down and have a conversation or break bread with them ever. Like I can't. But you is on not read. I'm gonna leave you right there on unread because I don't allow certain stuff in my circle because I refuse to do it. I refuse to be part of it. I refuse to. Now, I may get with my people and laugh a little bit about some shit, be petty, but I don't have the energy for that to be in my orbit. You understand? Because I set my life. Let me tell y'all something. My life is set up. I don't know what y'all know about back in the day and the outer courts, the inner courts, and then the inner courts. But baby, I have it staged like that in my real life. It's 5,000 people on the outside looking. Actually, I'm almost at 60K on the outside on Facebook looking, right? But then in the inner court, I might be 100 people from 5,000. But in the holy of holies, in the inner side, where I'm my most vulnerable, where you get if you hurt me, it would really hurt me. It's might be because we're down to 100. It might be 25 people, and that's including my BSB and my children that are that close to me. Maybe 25 people. And that's counting my military family, my brothers and sisters. That's counting all y'all. Y'all know who y'all ladies are. Baby, it ain't 25. It might be 25. And I'm going at the top end because I don't feel like listing and counting. Might be 25 people that are that close to me. And I'll be 48 years old in April. You have to understand who you are and what your boundaries are. And you have to hold everything and one to that. Don't step into a position you're incapable of filling. Lord of mercy. Hey, chat said purple. And I won't like everyone either. Hello, love. I damn sure don't like it. Baby, I'm so glad I can trust Peaches. Because, baby, when I tell you I don't like everybody, it's a whole list of folks. The list of folks I don't F with is about 10 times longer than my list of people that's inside with me. I ain't lying. And that's a fact. And it's also okay. Everyone don't have to like it. It's okay. It ain't personal. Someone not liking you is not a personal attack. Sometimes we don't like people because their behavior is identical to our behaviors, and it's not a good behavior. It's not a healthy behavior. And because we both got that same trait, that same behavior, we just not gonna get along. We gonna clash. And it ain't healthy for either one of us to have it. If they really knew me, they would love me. That ain't always true though, love. Sometime love, you not one of those people that is really fake and phony. So what these people is seeing is who you are. You're going to say what you want to say. You feel how you feel, and you're not going to apologize for that. People don't like that. Let me tell you something. People who are in turmoil themselves cannot stand somebody who called the turmoil out. Ever. That's just the facts. The only person that could really hurt me is my husband and kids. I don't let anyone get close enough to me to hurt me. I'll tell you. Peaches and purple are the newest additions to my life as far as friends. Blicky, Letter, Chalet, Other April, they are new additions, just not as new as, say, as purple and peaches. And you love to my life. And I'm meeting women and meeting people who, but every one of these women will tell you one thing. I am me, whether they have talked to me on the phone, in person, or social media. I don't switch up. The only difference is I cuss a lot more when I'm not on social media. That's the only difference between me here and me in real life. I do cuss a lot more in real life. Like I am definitely Bernie Mac legacy. Period, point blank. That's all there is to it. I just cause it just fit real good in my conversation, and I use it because I like to. So they are everyone else that is in my life, and I call a friend. The newest one prior to that is 1999. So you ladies that have gotten in say 2023 to now are the newest relationships of mine since 1999. Because my military brothers and sisters, that's when I met them. And that's when we all started developing a relationship, and it's turned into what it is today. However, our brotherhood, our sisterhood, it's a group of us. However, that's it. That's how often I let people in. I don't. My boundaries ain't going to let you in. My aggressiveness ain't going to let you in. Let me tell you something. My aggressiveness keeps a lot of people from bothering me. And my aggressive straightforwardness, listen here, my anger is as under control as I can get it. That part of me, I can't get it no tamer. It is, listen, I can't swallow nothing else. That's it. This is all that's left. This, and I can't, so it just come up. Me being aggressive is kind of, it is a defense mechanism for me. You know how some fish, like puffer fish, when they get touched or you bother them, they blow up and they just get bigger and bigger, so they look bigger so they can scare you. That's what my aggression is. But do not find out, because I'm a bust your lip in the middle of a sentence type of chick. I'll be talking to you and just swing. Hey, baby, we will be swinging. Baby, that what gonna happen. So I know that, but you got to get past that to get to me. Because, baby, self protects me. Y'all know self is angry Smurf, right? Angry with BSBB calling me angry Smurf is because self does showed her ass a little too much. But self protect me. Because, see, self know everything we've been through. So it's what happens. But see, this conversation I'm having right here is what makes me different. Most people can't talk dishonestly about they self because they don't know they self. You got to know you before you can fit in anywhere else. Because you don't even know what shape you are as a puzzle piece. You know how the jigsaw puzzles is. Every piece got a different curve. Some of the ends is like an oval on one side and straight on the other. Some of them is a flat edge piece. Why do you think people that do jigsaw puzzle pull out all the edge pieces first? Because they ain't but so many of them. They're easy to identify. You just got to put them together. Then you fill in the middle. You got to get your border together. But you got to know the shape and where it fits. If you can't identify your shape, how do you know where you're going to fit? You might be a heart and you trying to fit with a square. Baby, a heart ain't going to fit in a square because it got them two big round tops. And even if the square is big enough that the heart can fit inside of it, it still doesn't fill it. So there's still space that's empty. So you got to know you. So you can make sure you're not trying to get in somewhere that don't fit you. I don't do arguing and back and forth with nobody. I don't do that in my real life. I'm not going to do it on the social media. If there's an issue, I'm going to nip that shit in the bud right away. And I'm going to have a very straight, direct conversation. I say what I got to say, and that's it. If you respect that and we can talk about it, boo, we can talk about it. But I said what I said because I don't never got to come from a place of anger or aggressive with you because let's be clear, baby, I don't know you. I know myself well enough. I'm not finna get in an uproar and come up here as if we face to face arguing with somebody. Are y'all serious? I see that type of behavior and I know those are not my people. Because that's strange. That's strange behavior. How are you that upset over somebody you can't reach out and touch in real life? I never do it. So there's positions I don't play. Listen, I'm not even suiting up. I don't even sit on the bench, much less play in the game. I don't even got to listen. I don't even got to warm up or take my jersey off. That's how hard I'm riding the bench because I know me. We have to understand who we are in order to know where we fit. Stop overplaying your position. Stop overplaying. Stop giving more than you're receiving. You got to stop. You got to have conversations. You got that. There's got to be clarity. But stop overplaying your position. Because one, you giving them more of you than they deserve. And two, you stressing yourself out because you're not getting that back. But you're not going to get it back. Because you're in a position you ought not even be trying to apply for. You shouldn't even have applied for that position and your ass over there feeling it. What? Why? Why? And then you're miserable because you don't understand why they act like that, why they talk like that, why? You shouldn't even be over there to ask why because you know that is not who you are. I have turned down nursing jobs that paid very well because it wasn't a position I wanted. I could go back to work right now. All I gotta do is renew my license. I retired. I didn't have no issue that made me stop working. I have not worked for another soul since 2011. As a doula, there are clients that I deny. I meet with clients who are interested in me, and it's just not a fit. I know after meeting them, I don't give a listen. Let me tell you something. As a doula, I do not take insurance. I'm private pay only. Insurance covering doulas is new. I've been a doula for 22 years, starting next month. My first baby that I delivered be 22 years old. So for 22 years, baby, I'm private pay. And I decide per client what you gonna pay me. Because everybody ain't got the same amount of money. And some people I help pro bono. I do it absolutely for free. But there are people I say absolutely not, baby. I cannot be your doula because it's not a good fit. It don't have nothing to do with the situation. I just know that it ain't gonna work. There's an environment, there's a relationship that I develop with my clients. This woman is going to be the closest she will ever be in her life to death. And I'm part of this journey. I take that very seriously. Every time a baby comes forth, it is a new life and a new breath. And it is new every time. That's how it sits with me. That's why I do what I do. I love it. However, baby, I can't work with everybody. It ain't about money. Some people, baby, listen, I've had conversations on the phone with and been like, no, I got somebody, I got somebody could take you though. And I will refer them to another doula that I know is a great doula and may be better prepared to work with said client. I'm a natural birth doula. That is my focus. That is my strong suit. Most of my clients, whether they have had children and they had an issue, or whether this is their first pregnancy, most of my clients want to go natural. That means they don't want an epidural. They don't want a Tylenol baby. They want to have their child and they don't want any medication assistance. That is my specialty. I got so many tips, tricks, and people call me and ask me my opinion or if I have a thought about something when they have a complication. Because like I said, 22 years next month, baby. I know shit in real life, right? So, but I never tried to make it work because of the money I can make. Because that money is not worth the other shit to me. Now, I got some friends that are doulas. Like I said, we have our own little communities. Baby, they will work with anybody. You hear me? As long as they pay their fees. As long as you're going to pay that price, they will work with you. I don't work like that. But all doulas don't do free services either. I do. I give back because I love it. And I wish I'd have had a me when I was having my children. I also, as a doula, can help with lactation and postpartum. Cause I done it. I love it. And so I learned about it. And some people only get a doula for postpartum. They've had 20 children and they don't need a doula for that part. They need a doula for their postpartum. See, or they're having lactation issues. And breastfeeding is very, very important to some women. It's not my job to come in there and tell them I ain't breastfeeding none of my children, cause baby, I couldn't wait to get back to drinking. Cause let's be clear, that's what I told the people. When they try to talk me into breastfeeding, baby, listen, as soon as I get out this hospital, I'm finna get a shot. You understand? Or Tangeray. I'm not breastfeeding nobody. I'm not doing. And that whole pump and dump, baby, that's a, y'all know how hard it is to get, baby, that's liquid gold. I'm not finna do that. So I just ain't doing it. Formula B.I. It is not my place when I'm working with someone as a lactation doula to say that. Now I may share my story, but I don't ever just tell them how they should or what I would do. That ain't my position. So see, I'm saying this to say, see, this how you could tell people that don't understand their position. Because it's showing every part of their life that they don't understand their position. And if they don't understand their position, they don't know themselves. Real simple. Let's get to some comments, y'all. Sometimes people aren't liked because their behavior is, I'll bring out the stage you outgrew. Because they make you want to go back to behaviors you have over. I'm with you now, other April. I'm there now. I got it now. So you saying how they would make you, like, you get around somebody and they trigger a part of you that you have gotten away from because it wasn't healthy for you. Oh yeah, they'll do that, child. Oh, they will. Love said this app can cause problems between people though. And honestly, you might get along well. But the thing is, love, this app can only cause trouble if two people don't be adults. Let me tell you something. Other April, I'm finna share our little incident. So, me and Belle, this was, baby, this so long ago, I can't even tell you when it happened. I think it was 2023, child. Let me be clear. I think it was that far back. She heard something, and so about me, and so she said something, right, about me specifically. Well, I heard what she had said. I ain't said nothing. I went live and addressed it, but then she came in a live I was doing. She ain't see my live. I ain't see her live. Ain't now one of us knew the other one had already addressed the shit. We ain't know. So she came in my live. Well, when she came in my live, I spoke just like I just did, and I told her, I said, we got a problem? I didn't know we had a problem. I thought we was good because I really rocks with her. I've talked to her outside of just social media shit. So I like her. And I was like, at the time, I still didn't know that she had the past she had before. I didn't know about her previous Facebook. You already Belle B. Other April. And no lie, we squashed it right there in that live. We had a grown woman interaction and it was done. It wasn't even nothing that serious. And that's the problem. People would rather clap back for views, drama, and attention than they had to have a real conversation and just squash it, because 90% of the time, social media is like text messaging. It's a real simple fix. It was just a little misunderstanding. You didn't mean it the way it typed out or was read. And that's what has to happen. How you got somebody running between 2 or 3 or 4 people, and all y'all adults watching this same crew run between everybody, and everybody is entertaining them, getting mad, giving them views, giving them. Why? That's a red flag for an adult to be engaging in that type of behavior. It is. I don't care what nobody says. It's a red flag. And I don't care who said adult is. It's a red flag. When you would rather yell, scream, and cuss than have a conversation with another adult. Y'all don't got to agree. At the end of the conversation, y'all may agree to respectfully go your separate ways. But there ain't no conversation. Because you would rather snap back, cuss, fuss, and make a big deal out of it so everybody can get to the bag. Well, listen here. I don't know if y'all know this or not, but all money ain't good money. See, you can tell people that's really from the hood that understand things and street things. You know, you playing dominoes, you building houses. And I use this example all the time, and I know everybody don't understand. I've even gotten a message talking about, I don't know anything about dominoes. Do you have another example? Baby, no. This is my example because this is my life. But you play dominoes. If you playing dominoes and you building houses, so you're not just playing end to end, right? Or the first one out, the one to the left. Anyway, whatever. You building houses. You playing for points. I could drop a double 5, right? And give myself 25 points, right? But when I drop that, somebody else may have a domino coming behind me that's going to give them 35 points. So me getting 25 points that ain't good money. It's not worth me getting 25 points if I'm going to feed them 35 points. See, strategy. You got to be smarter than your damn opponent. You have to have the knowledge, then you have to understand, and then you got to be able to implement what your understanding is in order to thrive. Y'all got that? Write that down. You have to gain knowledge, then learn understanding, and then practice implementation of what you understand. It's real easy. But that's what's got to happen. And that's who I am. And that's why I will continue to go live with my little 10, 12 people that regularly support me. And we're going to keep talking about whatever I want to talk about in real life that really matters. Because that's me. This real life with April. This is what I'm going to do. I don't got to look or do or be like nobody else. So I encourage you, know your position and play the position you want to be in. Hello, Wahab. Hello, Hung Zai. Maybe, is that right? They might be cool, but the surface level doesn't show how cool they are. Hello, and sometimes I don't even want to figure out how cool they are. I'm gonna leave them right there. Okay. Where are you from? The United States. People being ready to hurt people because they be hurt. And anyone can get it. Baby, I was people. I still am if somebody pulls me now. Other April. I still am. Sometimes, listen, BSB called me Angry Smurf. Sometimes self just show up and takes over. Baby, Other April, you know, I just You know, I had put my hands on somebody in just October last year at my auntie house. They came in my face and tried me 3 different times. On that third time, baby, I had enough. But back in the day, that first time would have got them got. You understand? Growth. But that was just October 2024. I do it, and I've been ready for another squabble since. Baby, it's like that thing jumped out, and now I'm just waiting. It's crazy, but that's real life. That's what I'm going through. Trying to get self to shut up. Hello, Emmanuel. Hey, I hope you're having a great day. Welcome in. I have new boundary, and it's creating real peace. I love that for me. Other April, ain't nothing like a boundary, baby. Ain't nothing like a boundary. Know yourself. Hello, Ramana. Hello, how are you? Welcome in. I'm that difficult puzzle piece that got a sharp corner, a bubble, and a few dips. Me too. I am not a border piece, though. I am not a border piece. I can't be a border piece, baby. I'm dead center somewhere. You got to figure it out. It'll take you a minute, baby, because I ain't got no sharp corner, baby. It's just a few dips and some, one of my ends is a little saggier than the other, Good evening. Hello, Rose. Welcome in. Well, you would have fired me because I'm a big baby. What you mean you a big baby? In what respect? No, it's not that you for me as a doula, if that's what you're talking about, I don't I I like more difficult cases. So it's not the level of difficulty. So you can be a crybaby, but you can't need me to put you back together. You got to be able to, when you crying and I'm there for you, and I'm gonna be there for you if you're going through and we're friends. That's just what I do. It's just, but you can't need me in order to get over it, through it. You got to be able to do that yourself because I can't do that for you. Can't nobody else do it for you. And that's just the honesty. What you say, since I'm back, had to get some people all the way. Oh, Lord Jesus. I can't wait to hear the story. I've been talking shit with you in my ear. Cause Sidley, one thing about it, we gonna talk shit. Love said, who Peaches? Hey, Purple. Hey, Love. Hey, Belle. Peaches said, sorry, y'all. I be realistically having to stand on business. We're at 10 toes down. 10 toes down, Peaches. Not social media, Love. I don't give a about these at all. Hey, Peaches Bell said 2023 was a rough year. Oh, Lord, it was. It was so direct and it was a misunderstanding. I learned a valuable lesson that day. I was tripping. But you know what, Bell? The thing is that I was like, I knew that it was but the thing is that I knew you well enough that I didn't need to disrespect you. We just needed to talk about it. And I never did. And you never did. Like, it wasn't disrespectful. It was a conversation. And it really is that important to me to have women around me that can communicate. So it really was that it really was that simple, just a conversation. But you can't talk with everybody, baby, on or off this app. It is not just about this social media. In real life, people can't communicate. They cannot have real conversation without getting butt hurt and wanting to talk about they self. No, we're not talking about you. We're talking about the situation. All we're going to talk about you is if you're going to talk about what you're going to do different next time. Yeah, all I did was share something she posted, and I did say she always running her mouth, and she attacked me and had people coming for me. Oh, Lord. Now, you know she did used to ride with a crew now. One thing about Belle B, baby, I'll tell you, I'm glad we like each other, but I can imagine in real life she got a whole posse. Well, maybe not no more, because listen, I don't know what everybody, but TMJ was crazy, evidently. I didn't even know that Belle B was TMJ. I found out on one of her lives, and if y'all could have seen my reaction when I found out that she was TMJ, I was like, huh? I never seen that. She right here. I told her, I said, I would have never. I didn't know you was TMJ. I ain't had a clue. Y'all know I don't really know shit. And I said, what the you oh, I'm so and I tell her now to the day, I tell other April, hashtag Aries, gang gang. I told her, I said, I'm so glad I ain't know you then. Cause listen, TJ was too much for real. But listen, that's not who she is. And you got to take the time. And sometimes you can't see someone authentically because you haven't shown yourself authentically. I just be myself all the time. I don't care if we are messaging, if we're talking, if we're whatever. I'm going to be me. If we on the phone, face, whatever. I just be myself always. That's why I don't have to apologize a lot. No more. I done got older and a little more sense. She said, I definitely cracked the head November 2023. I recognized I liked that too much. I had to sit down. Hey, listen, love it. But you know, when I was a teenager in therapy, when I was in foster care, and I'm still this type of angry. And the therapist told me it'll never go away because of my childhood. Because my childhood was so bad, anger is something that my whole life I'm gonna have to control. But I love to see red. And if I can make everybody I'm squabbling with just have red all over the ground, that's my intention. Every time I black out every time to that point when I put my hands on somebody. It just happened. I don't even remember it. I come up and people talk about, oh my gosh, all that blood on you. You bleeding? And it ain't me bleeding. In real life. That's what happens. So but I don't like it. I like it too much. So I got to tell myself I don't like it and avoid it at all costs. PJ laughing. Good morning, Billy. How you doing? And that's what these so-called grown women don't know what to do is have a conversation. Can't talk. Just be up here looking crazy. Communicate, actually talk and listen, not to hear, but to understand. Go, that's good right there, sis. Communicate, actually talk and listen, not to hear, but to understand. And you know, something else I think made a difference for us, other April, was the fact we talked to each other. It wasn't no go-betweens. It wasn't the fact that we was on live. Like we had a real, I could have cared less if nobody was in the room or a million people would have been in there. At that moment, it was like you and I was talking to each other. So you can do that right here on this social media. You just got to hush and listen to what the other person is saying as well. And not let other people say what they want to say in the comments. And if they do say it, you don't got to read it. I don't understand these people that read comments just to stir the pot. Stop it. And then they like to blame the comments. Well, the comment, listen, them comments, ain't nothing on that comment got said out loud till you read it. So why did you do that? Because you the problem. That person commented, did what they did, but you the one that read it, pointed it out, and elaborated on it in a messy way with intention to cause shit. So how the comments started? No, your adult grown ass did it. Now own that. Own what your adult ass do. That's what I need for all the adults to do. Y'all, everybody over here, post that on your page. All adults need to do what your grown ass should do. Be an adult. God damn. What's up? Hello, Marty. Welcome in. How you doing? Embarrassing moments. Belle said, Jennifer, I apologize, whatever it was, because honestly, I forgot. 100. Loves laughing. Whole time Jennifer was watching me be dumb, and I didn't care who was watching, developing an opinion of my behaviors. I should have been better, and I wasn't at the time. And you know what? It's just that simple. Sometimes we just ain't our best. And guess what? Sometimes it's all right. You just got to own it and not do it no more. And I will say this, other April, you have grown by leaps and bounds like Superman, child. I love it, girl. I love watching you thrive and grow. But I knew, I'm going to tell you something, other April. I knew you was shifting your focus when you got so serious about the gym and working out and your well-being. Because that is the first identifier that someone is looking at themselves when they begin to make choices that makes themselves better. So I'm proud of you. I appreciate you allowing me to come on the journey with you. Because I will never in my life work out like you working out again. The military paid me to do it, and I don't like sweating for free. I don't like it. So I do the minimum at the gym, baby. The minimum. You hear me? I do just enough to keep my ticker engaged and my legs nice and solid. Y'all, I got some nice ass legs. I ain't finna lie. My legs is bang. They cut up. They nice. But chabu, I don't like the sweat. Love said, I tried to really watch her, and it was like, what you here for, Willis? And I never went back. What an uncomfortable situation. And I ain't let, wait a minute, love. Now, love, you is Jennifer. I value you. I appreciate you, and but that is so funny. Because I can hear her talk. What you talking about, Willis? You know what I'm saying? Just being an ass. And I can see you being like, oh, and turning around, leaving. Like, I can see this in my mind, y'all. I just be laughing. I see the whole situation in my brain, and I wasn't even there when it happened. Oh. Belle said it was legit, like no one was in the room. I wasn't about to let anyone tell you for me. I needed clarity for me. And now you one of my favorites. And you know how I feel about you. It ain't no secret. Because when they was talking and asked, I said, no, I like her. Everybody else talking about that. Baby, I like her. I like Belle B. I like her. Baby, I stand 10 toes down and tell anybody. I don't care what room I'm in. They always blame everything on the comments. Don't they, love? Ain't nothing your grown ass did. It's the comments. The comments weren't even there till you went live. It's always around us that people make up. Sis, cause we different. Cause we different. And that's the intention, won't it? We didn't want to be different. We are different. That's the inside joke, y'all. Sorry. Oh, Peace said, I love that, Belle. Love said, tell her I apologize for talking shit. Oh, y'all doing so good in here. Girl, there are a few people that blame them comments, and that's because they ain't about what they say they about. No, they ain't. They immature. That's a red flag. Let me tell y'all something. An adult that blames any and everything else for their behavior is a red flag. I'm telling y'all ain't gotta believe it, but you will say yourself a lot of mess. And I'm just telling y'all what I know because I'm finna be 48. I'm not y'all know I be transparent about my ass. So listen, but I have learned and grown a lot in the last 5 years. I ain't perfect, but I have learned and grown a lot. And you have to, one of the things I've always had to do, because I never had nobody else. I've always, since I was a child, so it's something I've always been good at, and that's being honest with myself. Even when I was in the streets doing all type of stuff, because listen here, I sell anything, wasn't knelt down, baby. If I could make a few bands doing it, I would do it. That's it. That's all I'm gonna tell you. But like I say, and I say all the time, my street resume is much more impressive than my professional resume. And I will active duty. I'm a veteran. No lies. And I was doing it at the same time. I was riding in the street in active duty. And I was still doing I was so angry, so overwhelmed. But I was always honest with myself about who I was and what I would and would not do. I operated fully off choices and consequences. I always looked at the consequence and then I made my choice. And it was hell. I was crazy. Y'all, I look and think about I was talking to my bestie, Rosalind. And we were just talking about how far I have came in real life. Like when people that know me and have known me my whole life come and engage or see me on my social media platforms, they like, who are you? You ain't cussing. You ain't telling nobody about but that's not where I am. I don't want to do those things. I used to love it, but I don't want to. I don't want to engage in those types of behaviors. I've been in that stage of my life where I just don't want to engage in those type of behaviors or put my energy in a negative space for about 5 years solid. That it's been real hard. Like, ugh, why? Don't. I don't want to behave that way. So we have to be that honest with ourselves. Cause sis, you know, they ain't got to read every comment. They read the messy comments because they want the views. They want the engagement. Baby, I don't never want it that way. Cause listen, I don't got to be bad and big and aggressive on social media. I'm that bitch in real life. Real life. So I don't need to do that on here. How the world I'm stressed out over somebody I can't touch? I'm not gonna do it. I'm not finna argue with you. I'm not finna do it. I just ain't gonna do it. Ain't no back and forth. Ain't and it's been that way since I've been on here. But I still don't get the engagement when I go live and stuff. I don't. But I'm still getting a deposit from Meta. So guess what? Guess what they tell me? You ain't got to behave that way to make money. I haven't missed a deposit from Meta since November 2022. And the smallest deposit I gotten was $74. Because my first deposit from Meta was over $200 in November 2022. The smallest check I've ever gotten from them. And it was over the summer 2024. I shared it. I talked about it. I got a $74 check. I was like, good God, good. You better get your shit together. Because they are not playing. They will send $74 checks. I thought them people were lying. Who print a $74 remittance? Well, actually, I guess they don't print it. They send it to my email and then they make a direct deposit. Anyway, regardless, how you what? Okay. So it doesn't take that to be popping. You ain't got to have 500 people in your live to make money. Lives pay the least of all forms of content on social media. Every time we hit a live button, it is strictly for engagement in the chat with y'all because it pays pennies. It does not pay as well as Reels. It does not pay as well as videos, long form videos. None of that pays. It doesn't pay as well as post. It pays pennies in comparison. So, you don't have, I know I am proof you don't got to be in drama to make money on social media. But you do what you want to do. How are you? I'm good, Ajoku. How are you? Follow me if you need a frame. What kind of frame, Johnson? And where are you? I don't even know what type of frame you talk about. If you talk about around my little face up there, they got options on StreamYard. I just don't use them. Love laughing. Yes, if it ain't close enough to whoop that ass, I ain't arguing with you. Say shout to exclamation that about 20 times. It's only going to piss me off more. Hello. I be over here ready to get looking for something to throw. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna do it. I ain't never been a person to argue. If I'm gonna argue with you, as soon as you get in my personal space, I'm finna light you up. That's it. I always listen, and I tell my kids, even Zane know this, baby. It ain't no if they hit you first. You don't never let nobody hit you first. You don't never let nobody hit you first. When somebody get in your personal space, you better light their ass up. So listen, if they hit you first, it might be a Mike Tyson situation. You'd be knocked out. Y'all know old school Mike Tyson. Y'all know I'm older. It might, child, you might not ever get a lick back because you unconscious. No, ma'am, no ham. Baby, if I'm not lighting you up, I will always, once you get in my personal space, and that's that arm reach, listen, from my wrist to my shoulder is my personal space. It ain't but about 20 inches, if that long. I'm going to measure it and post later how long my personal space is. But from my wrist to my shoulder, so sis, you know that ain't a lot of room. But if you get in that distance, baby, I'm finna give you what you're looking for. No ifs, ands, or buts. It's coming. You wrote the check and I'm going to sign it. Done. Every time. Not sometime. I know you do. Because we the same. Hello. That's right. That's all. It's real simple. We are the same. See, it's crazy. If folks really only knew, it'd be shocking us sometimes. But listen, it ain't much. Listen, They got to be real close to me to be in my personal space because it ain't long, ain't much. But I taught my kids, baby, you don't never let nobody get that first lick off. What will you say? Don't let nobody steal you. Listen, if y'all know what I'm saying here. No, but I'm not gonna let you. And don't let nobody keep controlling yourself. I'm not doing it. But when you train, the military train you to handle combative situations when it's hand combat. Hand to hand combat is what it's called. When you do that type of training, they teach you that in personal space. You don't never let nobody touch you first. Ever. Whoever on that other side is already the enemy. Okay. That's how I live, baby. Jail or hell, and God can decide. Oh Lord, y'all, that's crazy to say that out loud because I know exactly what that means, but that's exactly how I rock. But y'all know I got an appointment, so I'm finna get off here. Thank y'all for chatting with me. I enjoyed y'all. I'm not sure what the topic gonna be tomorrow, but it's Friday, so we gonna have a good one. I might get us watch some petty TV so we could talk about it. Is there any shows any of y'all watch that you really enjoy that I may watch? I don't know, but we can talk about it a little bit over here. And I hope all of you have a great rest of your day. Happy Thursday.